What is up, everyone? It is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel today. We have some really good ones. We're going to be talking about various items that have helped me. They're weird but useful tech. This is episode 2, so I'm excited to bring it to you guys again. I had a good turnout on the last one. I had fun with it, and so I thought I'd bring you these little items that I picked up that have helped me, and I want to bring them to you because they're kind of weird. You don't see a lot of things about them, but they are useful, and I found some use for them, so I definitely want to bring them to you guys today. So thank you so much for tuning in. DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Just know I love to do reviews, to do tutorials. I'm just here to help, be helpful, do that research for you so you don't have to, give it to you as easy as possible, and then leave some links in case you're interested in some of the products that we talk about. So let's continue to grow this channel. Like, subscribe, share if you find it helpful at all, and let's keep growing the Martini Nation. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing for everybody that has already done that. Thank you. All right. So the first one we're going to go right into is the Tripp Lite right here. This is the Tripp Lite. It is actually, I kind of repurposed. It is for a monitor. So if you have a post monitor setup, you can put this in here in between, and it has some AC 3-prong ports in here. It has 2 of them. It has your plug-in to plug in your port, and it has 2 USB ports as well. And it looks like I just lost something there. But yes, 2 USB type ports, which are 3.4 amps right there. Where's this go? Right. Oh, this is the top of my post right here. And so very, very handy. As a DJ, I found it really handy, and I know I've repurposed it. It is for monitors, but even in that sense, you know, it's going to be able to, handle the power wise for speakers. So I know a lot of people put lights and might just have that little USB port. You can post this anywhere on a tripod, and then you can run your lights to it. And that way, if you have scrims and you're running lights underneath this, absolutely, it's going to work for that too. So it's nice to have just a little extra plug-in, and it's really easy to use. I mean, you just slide it on your post, tighten it up there, and like I said, you have a plug-in anywhere you need it. And so I have found that very, very useful. It's from Tripp Lite. I said it's about $20.93, so it's not breaking the bank at all. And like I said, it's just a nifty little power, basically adapter that you can use, and it is made for monitors, so you know it's made for electronics. It's going to handle your lights powered, speakers powered if you want to power them. You can only get in color black. Clamps to most 1.5 inch posts. So if you have those skinny little tripods, it's not going to work on that, but it will work for most speaker type tripods if you're going to use it for that. And of course, it's going to work if you need it for the monitor setup. Like I said, if you have a monitor and you've been always needing just a little extra plugins around that area, boom, this will give you those 2 3.4 volt USB plugins, and then 2 full 3-prong AC outlets. So very, very cool. Easy design, quick to use, and like I said, I can't say too much about it more than that because it's pretty simple, and like I said, it's just a cool but useful tech. I like it a lot. So while we're talking about plugins as well, I wanted to show this one too because this is very cool. Now, I've been needing this for a while, so I was so happy to pick this up when I saw it, and I didn't even think of something like this. But basically, it has 2 3-prongs, a bunch of USB ports right here, including on the sides, guys, which they're just all over. So wherever you need it. All right, it has 4 connections. It has 2 USB ports right there, 2 USB Type-C ports, 2 on each of the sides here, just regular prong AC ports, and 2 3-prong ports on the top. So it's a nice little power supply, big long cord, flat cord. So it's really easy to use. But I like this because how many people, now if you don't use a power conditioner and you don't have like a rack mount power conditioner for your table, and you're just using extension cords or power supplies. Now I have some decent power supplies, some monster ones that have power conditioners and stuff inside them, but if you didn't have something like that, and you sometimes you have those little cords, like maybe like a phone, you want to charge your phone at the table, at your DJ table, you have all these ports, but you're using everything on your laptop, but you don't have anywhere to plug that in, and you don't, that cord that you get to charge your to charge your phone doesn't go all the way to the floor. So that's happened to me a couple times, and so this is the fix for that, because this is pretty much what I use for a DJ table sometimes. And this will just has a little mount right here, and it'll just simply mount right onto your table wherever you want to put it. Now, like I said, I'll put it on the front right here. You can put it on the side of the table. You can put it wherever you want, but it's going to mount to that table. So you can also think at your desk, if say like on my setup right here that you see right here, there is a power supply way in the back, and it's really hard to reach all the way back there and get to that power supply to plug in some little things that I'm testing or whatever. So on this one, I've actually been mounting it onto the side of my desk right here. You can't really see that because my box is on the way here. But yes, I've been mounting it right here, and boom, I can just test things all the time. And it has everything to test, you know, the 3-prong, the regular 2, and then of course your USB and USB Type-C. So it's very cool to be a tester. If you need something at a desk, anything portable, it just works. And it's very handy. Very long cord, like I said, flat cord. And so it has been, I've already, you know, enjoyed having it because it's just been very helpful. I don't have to reach all the way back there. I'm just like, boom, plug it in, and you know, you can put this wherever you want. And it is portable, so if you don't want it there after you're doing your testing, you can take it away, put it in a drawer or whatever. And so it's portable as well. So very cool. I will be using this a lot when I'm DJing now, I know, because I can just put this to my desk or put it to my table or wherever I'm at, and I have a plug-in right on the table. And then I can run that to the floor to my other power conditioners, or, you know, power strips, whatever I'm using, extension cords, whatever I'm using, and I can still have this at my table. So very cool on this. And let's see, let's go to this. This is called the Hopow. It's from the Hopow store. It is $22.99. I will leave some links to this. I know this particular model was out, but they did have another one. I'll flash a picture of it. That has a couple little extra outlets on the side as well if you needed extra. This was probably all I wanted, was the top piece, but I'll leave some links for those ones as well. Check it out, $22.99. Like I said, I'll put some similar ones in case you can't find this one, but very cool little handy piece of tech to have, you know, a lot of uses. Very portable. You can put this anywhere and have a little power strip, like I said, really fast, easy, right at your table mount level side, and very handy and cool. So do like this, and it's only $22. So a lot of bang for your buck, because you're getting a bunch of different outlets, and you know, can handle, you know, some good power too. So very cool on the Hopow 10-foot power adapter. It's got a 10-foot cord, like I said, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As, and 4 AC outlets, but only 2 or 3 prongs. So just something to let you know. Like I said, because sometimes I grab these items and then all of a sudden they're sold out or gone already. So I will put some similar items in case that item isn't there. All right, so the next useful, that was the Hopow power strip right there, and it is model QT1360-CU. So that was the power strip from Hopow, and like I said, very cool. Came in a box like that, and $22. So cool little item. All right, next thing we want to go to is the multifunction screen and keyboard cleaning kit right here. Very inexpensive, guys. This is only $12. And what is in the box? Now, I have taken this out and checked it out already, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's all in here. And so it does come with some little extra accessories, like a little cleaning cloth, an extra little scrubber, soft scrub, some extra little tips. So it does have some extra accessories in here. But basically, this is an all-in-one, guys, and I'm gonna move you guys up here just a little bit. All-in-one little mini cleaning kit for whatever you guys are using it for. So it does have the little brush, so you can, it's very soft brush, so you can use that to clean your keyboard. You can use that for, especially like my little iPad keyboard. It works really good because the keys don't go that deep, but yeah, I can just sweep all that off and it works really, really good for that as well. It does have a little keyboard key remover, so you can take your keyboard apart there if you'd like to. Once again, this is at another soft, and this is super soft. These brushes are super soft, so you could use this. And it does have a little these little extenders too, so you can make these a little bit longer. But yeah, you can super brush anything off with this. You can also use this to clean there. There's a little picks to pick at your earbuds, so a little cleaner for your earbuds. Another like longer little, and I wouldn't say it's felt, but it's very, very soft material to clean whatever you need to clean that out with. And then it does come with a little spray here to clean whatever you need to. But very, very cool. I love the little attachments. Very, very easy. Everything goes back very well in the case. Keyboard key remover, so you can put that back in there. And then also on the back side, it does have a screen pad to clean your screen there. It's almost like a little, this is a little bit more abrasive to clean your screen, but will work, and that's what you use the spray for, and you can clean screens with it though. And they do have an extra one of these in there, so very, very cool item right there. Like I said, it comes with that brush. I think the biggest thing I like this for is for the brushes and the little earbud pick. Those are my favorite items in here, and they work really good. But the brushes are just so soft that you know that you're not going to be tearing up anything. Very, very nice. Comes with a cleaning cloth. There's a couple different ones out there. This one's from Tasmitor. I don't know how to say that correctly, but that's where it's from. And then it says it's a laptop cleaning kit. It's depending, I got mine for $12.99, but I have seen it as high as $16.99, so I still think that's pretty cheap. You do get a lot of little items, and like I said, they are handy for cleaning your keyboard. Like I said, cleaning keys off, wiping your monitor down, the spray, everything works pretty good. But I do like the brushes, especially. The brushes just are so soft, and they definitely can get the job done for cleaning whatever you need to clean. So very, very cool there. $12.99 from Tasmitor. I can't say that. Yeah, laptop cleaning kit. Very, very cool little piece of tech. And pick it up at Amazon. I'll leave some links for it. Very, very cool there. The next thing I want to go to is something that you guys are going to be like, what, really? But these toilet bowl lights. Now, I know you see them as seen in stores, these type. And this is the type that hang over the side. And these ones, they do work, but they don't work for long because, one, they hang on the side of your toilet, which is gross because I have a little kid and it doesn't always go in the toilet, if you know what I mean. So the pee all over these, they get disgusting, and they're wobbly, they move all the time, and they do work, but they're not my favorite, and I wanted to pick one up just to show you that reason and give you an example. They're not expensive. They're like $9.99, really inexpensive, but they just don't last long. They could fall in the toilet as well because they're just barely hanging on the side there. They don't stay in place, all those types of things. So they're just not my favorite because it's not very sanitary, and they won't last long because they are getting wet all the time and that type of stuff. So I did find a good one, and this is the toilet light with motion sensor. It's from the Origlam motion company there. So this one I do like because, and I'm going to show you an example. I'm not going to take this one out of the box. This is an extra one that I have. I'm going to take you to where it all happens, boy, in my bathroom, and show you what it looks like. It's easy to install, those types of things, but it goes on your toilet lid. And I think that's a lot better, just because when you open the lid, you know, you're not going to be peeing all, unless you're really crazy, you're not going to be peeing all over it. And it works really, really good. And it's actually, I'm still on my first one that I purchased, which has been about 6 months now. And it actually fell in, the adhesive that I used fell off, and it fell in the toilet, and it got all wet. I dried it off, let it dry for a couple days, put it back together, and it works fine. So it still works. So it did take it did you know, get wet. I dried it out without trying to use it, and then it worked fine. So it's still working. I'm pretty surprised like that. I will go show you what it looks like in my humble bathroom. Don't make fun of me, please, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so nothing fancy here, dude. It's just normal toilet, but here's the toilet right here, and you see how it mounts on here, and you can actually remove it. And so it takes 2 batteries. This is what it looks like, the Hopow toilet light. And that's where your light has a sensor in there. Make sure it works. And it's pretty easy to just put right back on there. And I like it. You got to make sure that you put it towards the top a little bit, so when you put your toilet seat up, it doesn't hit it. But I do like it. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like when you turn the lights off. Boom. That thing is bright. And so it is green. And if you leave the toilet seat up, it turns red. And so that reminds you guys to go ahead, and when you're done, to put that toilet seat back down and make it green for the ladies. All right, but that's pretty much it. It works pretty good. It's very good at nighttime, like I said. That way you don't have to turn the lights all the way on and, you know, get that bright light, make you not go back to sleep. Very, very cool there. So, all right, so we wrapped it up with the Origlam toilet light. Once again, the Origlam toilet light. It's about $13.88, red and green colors, has all the sensors, so it will turn off, turn on when you enter the room, leave the room, it'll turn off on its own. I like that it mounts on the toilet. Like I said, that's a pro compared to the other models that, you know, they're on the rim of the toilet, which, you know, gets nasty and it could fall off easily into the toilet, fall around the toilet, whatever. So just doesn't work as good. I like that it mounts on the lid, and that, you know, it's for the most part it stays on there. I might have had some issues when I put mine on, but that's on me. But it still worked after it fell in, after I dried it out. So those types of things. But I think it's a cool little techful, useful item for nighttime. Saves your eyes from turning on that bright light at night, and then you can just you know, go back to bed. So very cool. All right, the next thing I want to go to in our last item, which has a little bit more information on it, so I definitely want to bring it to you. But that is the Fingerbot from moes. Very cool technology, and that's pretty much what it is. It's a little square, very small, almost like a little robot, but all it does is push a button. It'll push a button for you. It can pull, push. It could go onto a little outlet, so you can like turn your lights on and off. It has a bunch of other little accessories that you can buy. You can buy a little accessory pack like this, and you can mount them. There's a bunch of little accessories, longer arms, shorter arms, those types of things. The accessory pack is a separate thing, so it does cost a little bit of money for that. These have run about, they started at $30. I think they're a little bit less now, maybe around $20 to $25, which isn't super expensive. But I'll tell you a couple things that you can do with this. But it's pretty cool. It just, you know, has a button. That button is super sensitive. I can just barely run my finger over it, and you don't even have to really push it. You just, almost like a sensor. This longer arm does not come with it. That is one of the accessories, so I did have to find a longer arm. You can adjust in the app how far the button comes down, you know, how long it'll come for, a double tap. So you can train it to do all kinds of stuff within the app, and I'll show you that in a second. It does take a CR2 battery inside, which is a kind of a weird battery to get, but and they are kind of expensive, but that is probably my only downfall, is the battery. And how much battery it uses. I would say I go through a battery about 2 to 3 months with this, and I'll tell you what I use it for all the time. But yeah, it does burn through batteries pretty good. But other than that, pretty little cool piece of tech. Like I said, you can use this for all kinds of things. Turn a light switch on. If you have a push button light switch, it's the best one. It could pull one with a toggle, but I don't know if it could push it back up. I haven't tested that one out. I use it to open my garage door. Actually, I have an older garage door. It doesn't have Bluetooth or all those accessories. It's just a regular garage door. So I put this on the garage pad right by your door. I mounted it on there with some two-sided tape, and I can use the app through Bluetooth to open my garage door. And people are like, well, what do you need that for when you got a garage door opener? Well, if I go for a walk, or if I take a bike ride or do those types of things, I always have my phone with me because I'm, listening to earbuds or headphones or whatever. And so I don't have my garage door with me. So this kind of saves me from having to use the keypad or doing that. I just come home, I go through the app, I connect to Bluetooth. Usually it's pretty quick, and I just can hit the button and it opens my garage door for me. So I can already prepare all that before I even get in my driveway, and I'm on the app, hitting the button, and my garage door is opening. So very cool little device from that sense. It also, like I said, I'll show you that app real quick. It also works through Bluetooth, of course, 32 feet of range. Can work if there's like hubs and other extra accessories that are a little bit more expensive, but you can buy them and it will hook up to like your Google Assistant, Alexa, those types of things, and you can actually tell Google or Alexa to make it operate or whatever. So very cool there. I will show you the app right here. It's called Moes right there, the Moes app right here. And so then I'll hit that, and it just comes right to you can set it up really easy. You just hit that plus button up there, and it'll have your device on. It'll be trying to find it, and then when you find the robot fingerbot, you can see that my battery's low already, because like I said, it does burn through batteries pretty quickly. But you can see that it is showing that I am connected to it already. It does have, like I said, the movement. You can adjust let's see if I can get that to go, how far down it's going to push and those types of things. Touch control, how sensitive it is, the click, all those types of things. Sustain time, how long you want to hold the push. And then you can schedule timers and stuff for if you want to go out at a certain time, you want to turn your lights off or on at a certain time, those types of things. But like I said, I just like that it easily connects, and I will there's the button right here. I'm not going to push it, but I'll use the app, and the app works really good. And so very cool, really easy to set up and all that type of stuff. So very cool on the app, easy to use, all those types of things. Let me tell you the two things that I use this for. The first one is the one that it's always at, is my garage door, like I said. So I use it for my garage door. It's cool that it hooks up with the app quickly. But one time actually, and I knew that the DJ, I'm a DJ, and the client wanted me to be by the door when they came in at a wedding. And I'm a one-man show. I didn't have anybody to start the music for me at the show. And so I actually had this, and because I knew it might come in handy for that, and I was going to try it anyways. So I had some two-sided tape. I mounted this on my DJ controller, and I had it push play for me, and it worked. And so it was pretty cool. I had the volume set, everything was ready to go. I just needed somebody to push play for me so I could start introing these people by the door as they came in. I had the microphone, everything was ready to go, but I needed the music to press play. And so I was able to have it press play for me with my app, and it pressed play, music started, intro, had time to go walk back and take care of it. And then I ripped it off from the thing, but off the controller, but it worked for what it needed to be done, and it was pretty cool. And so I thought that was a cool little story about the Moes fingerbot, like I said. So pros and cons on this, like I said, it's $29.99. I noticed they're a little bit cheaper, Amazon deals. They're kind of an older item. They've been out for a while now, but work pretty good. They do have some accessories that you can buy, like I said, the little extra longer arms or those types of things, which do cost extra, and I'll leave you, the accessory kit is $12.99, the item is $29.99. There's a hub for it too, like I said, to hook up with Alexa or other things out there, so make sure you look into that as well. And then also, it's just a cool piece of tech. Now, my cons is the app. Some of the complaints on the app, because this item only got 3.8 stars, was some of the reliability with the app for connection. I've had pretty good luck with it, but you know, some people might have issues with other Google phones, iPhones, whatever you guys use, could have issues. I have an iPhone, but it's working pretty good for me. But the battery is a big issue because it just drains through batteries really fast. And so maybe, like I said, when I always usually have it on my garage door opener and the Bluetooth, and it probably 2 to 3 months it can burn through a battery. So just something to let you know. 10 meters distance, 32 feet on that. Like I said, there is a hub of $24.99, little extra things. I'll leave links to all that, but I just think it's little neat tech. You could use it for all types of things. Like I said, light switches, turn some items on around the house that you want that have a single switch to turn on or do different things. But yeah, just a fun little item that you can play around with. So very, very cool on the moes fingerbot. All right, guys, I think I had a bunch of little cool items. I'm glad for you guys tuning in today. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. That's all I got for you today. The next kind of tech video, I think I'm going to talk about a bunch of different computer mice that I picked up, and I'll let you know what I think of a few of them that I tried. And so that could be my next weird but useful tech items, but it'll be the computer mice edition. All right, that's coming up soon. Plus I got all kinds of other DJ related items and random items as well. So I got tons of content coming still on my channel, DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and share if this is helpful at all, and I'll see you really soon on my next video or tutorial.